Again, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's something I picked up at the bazaar store, and these are just folded pieces of plastic I scored. Sort of heavy. It was one. I cut it into two. I'm going to use this container. Actually, I'm going to turn this. I'm going to use this container to put a bunch of colors in. Hopefully light enough so that they'll show up on this 12-inch by 24-inch canvas that I pre-primed with Meaden black paint and is now dry. This is Chantilly lace, a Prizm Pour. I hope this works. I really do. I think I need a fair amount of paint. I'm going to leave the top off of that. I'm going to be mixing a whole bunch of weird stuff together. Like, that's the Chantilly lace. This is the French silk that I hope is still well truly mixed. No, it's not. But it's okay because it's going to be a slightly creamier mix and it'll get mixed as we go along, I think. I'm not going to try and deal with that now. I've got some true silver, as long as the top will come off. I've got some Mayan gold. And I can just start with whatever I can start with, and I'll add more if I need it. This is, the Mayan gold is a Prizm Pour. This is called Orange Peel, and it's got some gold sparkle in it. Those are both, the orange, the gold sparkle is a Bling It primary element. And the orange peel is a primary element. This is some Saffron, a Prizm Pour. So far I'm not in love with my combinations, but it could look different on the canvas and I hope it does. I have some poinsettia mixed up that I need to use. And I'm not sure it's the right thing for in here, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, I might like that. I'm just a little nervous about it drying too dark. Just go everywhere with it. Now I have, strangely enough, interferences that I'm going to float. And the first one I just made up a new batch of violet interference. And I kind of think it's possible it may disappear right into the mix. But I'm going to try it anyway. I didn't put my pink diamond in there. Let's put some of that in there. I've got some green interference. And I've got some blue interference. I also have some gold, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it yet. That's the blue interference. I'll try and get the top to go back on my poinsettia, which is not happening very easily. Once the paint gets in the little groove that holds the lid on, not so much. Alright, so that's a fairly simple color palette for me. And I'm going to start in the middle. I hope. And make sure there's no hairs hanging off or anything. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a little paint, wipe off the bottom, and try and allow a straight line to descend. And in this case, I think I'm going to let it flow down a little bit. I'm going to wish I had more white, I think. Now, where's a palette knife? Excuse me, I think I'll use a little spatula. Grab a little white. I should probably not get my hopes up that I can have the angle that I wanted. I should just go for it anyway. kind of want to go from the outside in and see what happens once. Keep wiping off the bottom. Oh, let's try it. That might be the way to get my point. My point across. Because I got my point. Which I can't seem to get any other way. Now I'm leaving a nice space in between. Wait, I did it wrong already. Not used to this container at all. Doesn't work the same way my others do. Well, that's sort of kind of working. I'm going to have to protect, yep, I protected it from a drip. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. It's the only way to make, kind of like the wide stripes. That's kind of neat. I'm kind of trying to go either side. You have to go a little bit slow. If I were using the Vivid Intense, I could probably go a lot faster. See if I can wipe it off on the opposite side and have that work. I hope I can go a little faster too. So I have to tip it to the angle I want as I finish. And it's odd, it might be a little odd that I'm not measuring. Probably could have put chalk mark registration marks. I'm going to change the direction. I hope that I can cheat and fill in. Maybe just grab a little bit of paint with my spatula. Completely permissible. Make an adjustment. Definitely hold my hand underneath. I was wondering if maybe I made my tools a little too short. But I kind of think I'm okay. Oh, okay. Okay, not okay. Okay, not okay. I'll take care of that in a moment. Do I have a paper towel? I should always have a wet paper towel handy. And or a Q-tip. I think think I have a Q-tip. If slightly used. Okay, note to self, don't do that again. Oh, really? Okay, fine. This time I'm doing it to it. Good thing the paint is dry enough for me to do this. Alright, so I'm going to be working on that side for a little bit, evidently. I'm going to switch my pan of colors around. No more dribbling. And hoping my head is not in the way the whole time. Which it could be, I suspect. So the spaces in between are prime candidates, in my opinion anyway, for adding a stripe of a different color if I wanted to. How far will it go? Do I want to change direction again? I kind of do. There's no telling what those white stripes will turn out because the interference looks white. But it will dry very shimmery. Whew! It's actually work. Now it's important that I don't drag anything through. Or dribble again. I don't know what I'll do about my edges. It's not like I can match the colors. I guess I didn't think that through very well. So I figure if I go back the way I came, I've got less chance of dribbling. It's a little risky. If I taped over the back of this little tool that I've got, I'd probably be a lot safer as far as not adding an overabundance of paint and then having it drip out the wrong end. Oh, that was too close. I'm sort of... the staggering could probably have used a measurement. If I had a skinnier tool, and I do somewhere, I could probably use that. I'm going to split the difference. I wonder what color I would use in between. Kind of thinking African violet, or maybe a turquoise like the Royal Sapphire. Okay. That's it for right now. What do? Do we fake it? don't mind that. I want to do it on the other end though. I'm really quiet. I'm sorry about that. That means I have 3 minutes to tell you guys whatever I need to tell you. Which is thank you. I think I could put another one in there and not worry about it. Yeah, I think that works okay. So I've got colors I'm going to have to use, and I wish I had. And I do have a piece of acetate to put over my dish. I'll just let my little scoop drain down. I thought I was going to use both of those. So I'm kind of inclined to just go with the gold. But I don't always like the way the little bulb at the end works. Which means I might want to spend a minute cleaning up. Or evening up is more appropriate. I'm kind of thinking the Chantilly lace would be a good alternative to gold. But I'm not sure. I may have cut the top a little wider. And I also didn't screw it back on. I'm thinking the silver might be kind of cool also. But I did threaten the Royal Sapphire, which would be really a nice contrast. If it's coming out, which it doesn't seem like it is. Be really cool to have a nice thin stream. I'm gonna run out of time. I love you guys. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves. If I can get this, I'll keep working. When the timer goes off, I'll have 1 more minute. So I should tell you guys, I post at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really want this color. Oh, come, and the top stuck on. Maybe I'm not supposed to use it. Hopefully I won't need my tweezers again for anything for a minute because they've got a cone of paint on them. All right, I love you guys. I hope you come again soon. I say this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida. And don't forget my email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I like the contrast in color of the Royal Sapphire, which is a Prizm Pour, by the way. And I could probably use some purple too, and I wouldn't be unhappy with that either. I don't know if I need a ton of anything. Please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I'd really appreciate that. I love you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. And if I can shimmer this at you before you're gone, I will. Except for my phone just... There we go. Nope, it's not working. It's just one of those times. I'll try one more time. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, bye for now. Priscilla out.